Hi, this is Matt Curfman with the Richmond Brothers. Thank you for tuning in to this December 2022 edition of Matt's Minutes, the final one for the 2022 year. Also, I'm recording this in early January, so I wanted to wish you all a happy new year. I know that 2022, from a financial and market and economic perspective, was less than exciting and more than challenging. So here's hope to the future and to things settling down a little bit as we move into 2023. I did pull some broad benchmarks just to kind of get a sense. So the Dow Jones was down about 8.9%. The S&P was down about 19.5% in 2022. The NASDAQ ended up down 33% in 2022. The Russell 2000, a small cap index, down about 21.5%. And then AGG, which is generally a benchmark or exchange traded fund that represents kind of the core corporate bond index, was down about 15%. These are all according to Y charts and also CNBC, just as far as where the data comes from. So again, that's just really challenging. According to research we shared in 2022, if you go back on the corporate bond benchmark in all of history since it's been tracked, there's never been a year where bonds have lost more than 3%. In 2022, it was down 14.98%. So really, really challenging. So again, safe assets, risk 1, risk 5, risk 10 on a scale of 1 to 99 did help cushion that blow. Certainly, though, portfolios who had stock or bond exposure were not immune to those movements. If you recall, on a scale of 1 to 99, the S&P 500 I've shared before comes through according to Risklize at a risk 76. That just means more volatility, more ups, more downs. So I think it's real important that we continue to review your individual risk tolerances and your comfort level based on your goals and your plan. And at the same time, continue to reassess if we need to make any changes. So one of the options that we have introduced to Fidelity and is now available to our block of clients, you may have seen some of my Smoother Ride special edition video series I posted in the fourth quarter. There's 4 videos. I'm going to actually add a 5th this week, and that'll be on, instead of 2.0 strategies, 3.0 strategies. But the idea is really to own broad-based market holdings, so exchange-traded funds, have some downside protectors on both stocks and bonds, so you're not just always buying and holding and riding through the roller coasters. May not fit for everyone, but in general, we've worked with both Beacon and Fidelity on setting this up. And if you are someone who has across your immediate family who works with us at least $25,000 of liquid Fidelity investments, and each account has at least $5,000 counting towards that $25,000, it is a strategy that can be considered for your portfolio. So don't hesitate to email us questions at richmondbrothers.com. Put in your subject Smoother Ride interest, and we can certainly make sure you have a copy of those video links to check out. Maybe that will be a New Year's resolution, further educating, gaining information and knowledge on some new strategies. So kind of keep that in mind. Lastly, the Secure Act 2.0, you saw my last Mets Minutes did get passed. One of the biggest changes for retirees is going into 2023, required minimum distribution age is now 73. If you've already turned 70 and a half under the old rules, or 72 under Secure Act 1.0, we'll call it, you just keep acting as you have before. However, if you were to turn 72 in 2023, you no longer have a required minimum distribution that pushes out to 2024. We will work with you individually on that. If you have any questions, shoot us an email, title RMD in the subject, and just email questions at richmondbrothers.com, and we're happy to answer any specific questions that you have. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for being part of our Richmond Brothers family. My goal is to help inform, educate, maybe entertain, but more than anything, help guide you through no matter what the world throws in our financial paths. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for being part of our Richmond Brothers family. And may 2023 bring you health, happiness, joy, peace, and prosperity to all of us.